So once Dodge announced that they're killing off the Hemi V8 and replacing it with a twin-turbo inline 6-cylinder, I bet you thought it couldn't get worse. It just got worse. Welcome back to the channel. I probably should be welcoming myself back to the channel. I took a couple-week break. I much needed it. Time to de-stress, time to think, time to reevaluate. So after all that said and done, I've got to catch back up on some of this news, and this news is a little bit depressing, I'm not going to lie. Again, Dodge has announced that they're no longer going to be making the Hemi V8. That's upsetting enough. And now we just found out that Dodge is no longer offering the 6-speed manual transmission in the Hellcat. What has the world come to? Now, the great thing about the Hellcat is that it was offered in a really good 8-speed automatic transmission, as well as a 6-speed manual. Everyone loves a manual transmission, and they are dropping like flies lately. I understand the need for an automatic. I do. Plus, with today's technology and today's automatic transmissions, they are substantially faster than the manuals. I get it. But it's not always about straight line speed. It's about the connectivity between you and the car. It's about that feeling you get shifting your own gears, picking your own RPMs, your own power band when you feel you need to be in it. It's that experience that we look for. It's not always about who's faster, although a lot of times it's about who's faster. But it's also a lot about that feeling you get when driving the car, and that manual transmission offers the most incredible experience you can get. And here is sometime at the end of last year, without telling anybody, Dodge has removed the 6-speed manual option from the Hellcat's online configurator. Now, there is a sad silver lining. Now, I can't confirm this, but a Dodge spokesperson did say that this is a temporary situation, that they pulled the 6-speed out of the Hellcat to give it a revised calibration, and then they would reintroduce it to the Hellcat. Now, more bad news is that he doesn't know if or when that's going to happen. He just said it's going to at some point, but we don't know when. Problem is, there's only one more year for the Hellcat. The Hellcat is being retired at 2023, so we only have one more model year to go. Then it's bye-bye Hellcat. Now, I have a theory about this. Although I don't feel that there's a reason to pull the transmission for a revision. They can do that while still offering the 6-speed manual in the car. I think they're using this as a marketing ploy for the grand finale of the Dodge Challenger. Whatever the outgoing final model of the Hellcat Challenger is going to be offered in a manual transmission. I think they pulled it from all the other purchases now in order to entice you to buy next year's. The grand finale, the big poopah of Hellcats is going to come out. We don't know what that's going to entail or the options that it's going to have. Maybe it's going to have more horsepower than even the Super Stock, which has 807. That's just a theory of mine, though. I can't confirm that, but I can't imagine any other reason why they would pull the manual. Now, this may not be a big deal, as I'm sure you can find a few 6-speed manual Hellcats on the used market and pick one of them up, because there's, like I said, one more model year to go. Then come 2025, Dodge is releasing the all-electric muscle car, and they're just going to go all EV from there. That's where the news gets even worse. I think Dodge is going to lose a huge market here, and pulling the manual from the Hellcat at this point in time, probably a bad idea. If you have a Hellcat, let me know down in the comments whether you have an automatic or a manual. Does not being able to get a manual this year going to be upsetting to most buyers, or is it not going to matter? Do me a favor, drop a like on the video on your way out. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm Kevin, and I'll catch you in the next upload.